Okay, welcome to our Zoom challenge for week 2. And we are happy to have so many on. Robin, can you hear us yet?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, we can hear you too. Great. Good to have you. So, Robin, where are you anyway? You're back
in Montana.
In Montana. That's right. Okay, good. Well, nice to have you. Who is 3795, your phone number? Who's that?
That's me.
Diane. Diane, good. Okay, let me put your name on here, Diane.
We'd know you anywhere.
Oops.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, I tried to call you back. Sorry, I didn't get a hold of you.
Oh, that's okay. It's a late work night.
Oh, well, great to have you. So we've got Robin, we've got Barbara, Diane, Melanie and Dan, and Kristen, and David and Claudia. It's a party. So hope everybody's having a good time. Anybody having some difficulties this week, or is it easier or harder, or how's it feeling? Anybody want to share? Kristen, how is it for you?
It's been pretty good. I started my challenge with easier rules than a lot of people, so it's easier to stay on.
I don't know. It still requires discipline because it's different. So
yeah.
Good.
Any breakthroughs?
Yeah. Breakthroughs or takeaways from stuff you've read or whatever?
Melanie made some soup with kale. It was delicious.
I just saw your post. I just saw your post about kale, so I'll have to give you the recipe.
Oh, yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, I thought I was being such a hot shot for buying kale for the first time in my life. I had to tell somebody.
Yeah, soup. I think soup is a good way to use kale.
It's very good.
Good.
Huh.
Yes, send me instructions.
Okay.
That's just great. Kale. All right, we'll try it out.
It's high in iron.
I think you can add kale to any soup you want. Just add it for whatever. Or spinach, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use it like spinach? Is that what you do?
Well, if you have soup, you can just add kale or spinach to anything, really.
Cool.
Get credit for the greens.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
It shrivels up small, so you don't even really notice it too much.
Don't have to plug your nose or anything.
So, okay, whose phone number ends with 1566?
It's Julie Tanner.
Julie! Hey, it's a party. I'm going to write your name. We've got Melanie.
Hi. Sorry.
Dan, and we've got a little bit of a party. This is our niece, too. So welcome. So we are talking about any breakthroughs that you made this week or things that maybe you learned. And Melanie told us that Dan told us she made a kale soup.
Nice. I use kale in our smoothies all the time. Green smoothies.
That's what we're going to try tomorrow. We haven't really been big smoothie people, so we'll try that.
Oh, I put kale in the smoothies too, and they're really good.
Good.
Yeah, okay, good.
All
Highly recommended. Good. So let's think. What is you guys' hardest time of the day to stay true to your plan? Anybody?
Before bed.
Just before bed, Dan? Okay.
Yep, that's me too.
Well. I do pretty well the whole day, and then I break down.
Yeah, me too.
I used to call it my grazing period, where I wanted to be good and true. This was fortunately a few years ago. But I would just go from cupboard to cupboard to refrigerator to freezer, and really all the while I knew that I wanted a cookie or something. But I would eat anything in sight. It is a dangerous time, I think, for a lot of us.
That's funny. So who just joined us on an iPhone? Anybody?
I'm on an iPhone, but
I've got you marked.
Julie.
I've got you marked. Somebody just joined us, and it says iPhone.
Oh. I am too on an iPhone, but I also I logged into the computer so I could see your cute faces.
Oh, good. So you're on
the computer camera doesn't work.
Okay. I see you on there too. Good. Put your cute face on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at. Who is this?
Peggy.
Peggy! Yay! All right, there you are. I'm going to rename you instead of iPhone. You're going to be Peggy. So Peggy Hall, who's down in Texas, right? All right, this is great. Anybody want to, Julie, tell us what you've discovered this week besides how busy you are.
The weekends are my hardest.
Oh, wow. What do you guys do to stay on during the weekends?
I don't know. I need some ideas.
Okay, come on. You know,
I
don't
need
you
some
think it's because it's
too.
What were you going to say? Go ahead, Robin. What were you
Me?
going to say about the weekend?
Oh, well, the weekends are hard for me too. And I find here we have in the wintertime, they have lots of gatherings with lots of food. And so what do you suggest with that when there's so much good food all around?
Load your guns. You know, isn't it funny? It's when you have the unexpected that it's hard. During the week, you know, you have your work, you have your schedules, and then on the weekend, it's anybody's guess who's going to drop in or what's going to be at parties or whatever. So
Yeah.
You can take some of your own good food to share. Then you'll at least have something.
eat before
Yeah.
you go, so you're not hungry.
I
Right.
thought that comment was really funny on the wall this week. Someone was talking about imagining boogers on donuts.
Nice.
I don't know who said that. That's funny.
But that would be me. It works every time.
Diane.
Yeah, works every time.
That's funny.
Now we will remember that. Next time we see a donut, we won't be nearly as tempted.
I still will.
Because you know better, huh? Oh, so much of it is a mind game, isn't it? And the stop challenging and choose idea.
Yeah, just if you can just get take a minute to think and think about what you want and think about that and decide which is most important. You know, it's kind of nice to get visual in your dreams too, and write it down and think what it would really be like if you lose this certain amount of weight or that you're this healthy and what it feels like, and get really vivid so that when you stop, you can think of that vivid picture instead of thinking, yeah, I want to get healthy, but man, that donut looks really good. I think I'll do the donut. Anyway.
I think I was gonna say my Fitness Pal has been helping me a little bit the last couple days because you can see your calories adding up, and you can just see, okay, I have 300 more calories. I better not blow it, you know. I don't know. It kind of helps to watch the calories adding throughout the day, and then you know that you're pretty close. You know, you're maybe not as far off as you thought you were going to be, and if you don't blow it too bad, then you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I think that's true. How many of you guys use MyFitnessPal or some sort of way to write down your calories? Well, I guess we all have the challenge. So anybody use anything else besides the challenge wall to write down how many calories you're doing? Peggy?
I use Spark People.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's a great one too. Spark People is wonderful. And Peggy,
what is that? Is it people?
Yeah, tell them,
Spark.
Peggy.
Spark People is a free website that provides you a way to track your calories, track your exercise. It has great exercise videos. It has a lot of great articles about different health things. You can join different kinds of teams that give you support. I was started in 2013, and during that year I lost 50 pounds using Spark People.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Unfortunately,
That's impressive.
I broke my ankle and was immobile for almost 4 months, and I'm just now my ankle is just now getting back to where I can really walk and exercise again. So I've gained a lot of that back, but it worked really well for me.
Yeah, that's great. There's a big, tracking your food is a huge, huge deal. Julie, what do you use?
I use MyFitnessPal.
Yeah. How about you, Barbara? Do you use something to track yours?
I actually use Weight Watchers, and I kept track points.
That's great. That's really great. Yeah.
I really
Weight Watchers.
What do you use, Robin?
I do Weight Watchers too.
Good. Good. Kristen, did you say you use some?
Yes, and then my kids started screaming, so I thought I should mute it. I really like how MyFitnessPal lets you put in recipes and servings so that you can know exactly, if you make soup and eat a tenth of it, you know exactly how many proteins and carbs and everything you eat.
That's true. Good. Hey, Diane, how about you? What do you use for tracking?
I've been really liking my Fitbit that I got for Christmas.
Good.
It's been kind of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it tracks the steps you take and, lets you know how many calories you're burning, so I can see if I'm eating less than I'm burning, that kind of thing. I like that.
Yeah, that's great. It's just more than anything to just be aware. And the other thing that I think is really key is that you're having fun. Are you guys having fun with this? Is the challenge halfway?
You bet.
Okay.
Get there.
Got to keep it fun because we want to keep doing it, right?
My favorite part is the comments every day. I like to scroll through those.
It's true. It's fun to hear. There are some unique comments, huh? Diane's burgers, boogers.
You guys y'all crack me up. I love it. I think it's so fun.
It's true. And that crazy Larry, oh my gosh. He couldn't be on tonight, but he said to tell everybody hello. Anyway.
He called in.
Great.
Yep, he called in. He's a good boy. Checking in. So this is great. Well, does anybody have anything else they want to say? Because we don't have to keep going. We can, if anybody has questions, needs support, this is the time. Julie, tell us, what do you need?
I have a question. So, like this last weekend, everything's just been kind of busy. Can I go back in and do days that I've missed, or once the day's over, that's it?
You know what? Try it, Julie. Try it, because I think some things you can go back.
The readings you can.
Yeah, the readings you can. I don't know if you can go back and track the food, but there are lots of things that I think you can go back and listen to and get those points. But don't worry.
I don't think you can get the points on a lot of them, but you can refill the information in.
Oh, okay.
I think once the day's passed.
Okay.
I think you can get it for some stuff though, but you can't get it for the exercise, I know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Okay.
and I think probably not the food, but maybe and I don't think you get it for the Dr. A's e-minute ebook.
Oh, they're making you do it. Okay.
But I think maybe the daily reading, like Dad said.
Yeah.
Well,
it's crazy because you think, oh, it'll just take a second, but then by the time you sit down and you're in bed, you're like, oh, okay, it's past midnight, and I never did that. So
I know it. Oh, I know it. It makes you so mad.
And it takes like 10 or 15 minutes. It's kind of surprisingly time consuming.
Yeah.
Do it earlier in the day,
So,
and even guesstimate what your exercise is going to be, Julie, and just do it earlier in the day,
Right. Yeah. I'm just going to start up again and be strong. So.
But and something that Claudia was starting to say was that you don't need to fret too much. I mean, our goal is 1,000 points, and those of us who are overachievers would love to get more than that. But you're saying that the points accumulate pretty fast, and
right, yeah,
pretty generous things, so you can still meet your goals, I think.
I really like.
Melanie.
What'd you say?
Melanie.
Yeah.
Melanie, so you and Dan are both doing it?
Yeah, we are.
That's good. Mike,
along for the ride, I guess.
Mike, I tried to get Mike to sign up, but he wouldn't. But he actually is kind of doing it with me, and man, it's a lot easier when your spouse is doing it. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
Julie, make him come on. What they do is, if he joins now, he can join clear till Monday. They prorate points for him, so if he wants to. It's fun, you know. We need him on this Zoom with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just so much, easier when you have somebody, with you. Because at Preston's, open house, he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm eating these peanuts. It's okay to eat these peanuts." And he's like, "I know. I'm just making sure you're not cheating."
We all need to be married to a cop. It's true. That's great.
So how does that work when I signed up late?
Yeah.
So how does that work?
I don't know when those points get added in, but the days that after the 12th, is the 12th the first day?
Yes.
After the 12th, then they kind of look at how many points you've been getting and give you that many again or something, to make sure you're not docked for joining late. So, hey, we got Kevin on here.
There's another supportive husband.
Kevin, come join the challenge.
Try being a cookie.
Back to what you said about supportive husband.
Oh, he's been busted there.
We're going to throw tomatoes at you all the way to Florida.
At least he's getting his exercise in that rocking chair. See, that takes some calories.
I just put it out in the recliner. So sorry, I'm not doing the best habits.
It's going to catch up with you.
That's so great.
Okay, I'm going to leave you guys with you've already heard this before, but I'm going to leave you with a great phrase. Consistency is more important than perfect in building habits, right? So that's what we're learning as we get on every night before midnight, Julie, to do our points. Yeah. So, hey, thanks for the question, Julie, though, about how to do weekends. Gee whiz. Anybody else have any traumas that they're trying to deal with that they want to have this group therapy for?
Yeah.
Go,
I
Barbara.
hate the scale because, yes, I feel like I'm doing everything, but when I get on the scale, it's not doing what I want it to do.
Okay. Who has some advice for Barbara on this, looking at the dumb scale?
Hey, I will give a little tidbit there.
Go for it, Diane.
I don't lose weight very quickly. It takes a while for my body to kick in, and it is depressing like for the first 2 weeks. But I'm just saying hang in there because it will show it over time, but you just have to be patient with your body.
Good.
Patience is not, and Diane, patience is not my strong suit at all.
It's one of the secret objectives or results of this program, huh?
So what's
just keep.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't think I was going to meet my goal last time because it was so slow and go, and we were like 3 weeks into it, and I'm like, oh man, it's never going to happen. And then all of a sudden, it just started falling off.
Fun.
So you just have to keep doing it.
And a lot of times the scale doesn't show anything, but your pants fit differently or other clothes fit differently, and we call those non-scale victories.
Who's had a non-scale victory? Come on, share. Everybody should have one.
Well, I think just
my bra doesn't fit.
Okay, Barbara, what'd you say?
My bra doesn't fit anymore.
Oh.
That's a non-scale victory. Okay.
Yeah. Gosh darn.
That's awesome.
And my shoes.
Really?
And my shoes. I noticed that my feet.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
My feet.
That's cool. Very cool.
What were you saying, Kristen?
I was just going to say there's just a lot of joy and satisfaction,
That's
like,
great.
Physical or not, it's like, oh, I didn't eat the 15 cookies that I would have if I wasn't doing this right now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I wish she was joking.
Yeah. Or the donuts. Just kidding.
Robin, how about a non-scale victory for you? What do you think?
Yeah, when I'm toner and the scale doesn't always show it for me either. So
Yeah.
Good.
You're feeling better.
Good. How about you, Peggy?
I haven't had one this time around yet.
Okay, we'll be watching.
Yep.
It'll be coming.
You'll write about it.
It will be.
Hey, how about you, Julie?
It's just nice to, have some routine and just, not stuff my face full of junk.
Yeah, good. So kind of like Kristen, where you just feel good because you're doing something.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, exactly.
Great. Diane, did you say one?
Oh, I just think that water is my best friend.
Uh-huh.
That's been huge for me. And I even bumped it up to 100 ounces of water to kind of kick my body here. And I love the water, and that makes me feel so much better all around, and I know it works, so water's huge for me.
Water's huge, and Diane is short, so 100 ounces is a lot of water for her. How about Melanie?
Sure.
Melanie and Dan, what about you guys? Any non-scale victories?
My weight fluctuates very easily, so usually if I do the right thing, I lose weight. So it's usually a scale victory.
Good. That's
I don't
all
know,
right.
because I'm a man, but I don't. I don't know.
That's good. You can celebrate those too.
That's right. We like scale victories too. How about you, Mel?
Yesterday I wore a pair of pants I haven't worn in like a year.
All right.
But I also had a baby during that time.
That's just great.
They were a little tight, but I was able to button them barely.
That's good.
2 seconds. No, just kidding.
That's so fun.
How about you? Have you had a non-scale victory?
Just feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of that is water because unless I'm doing something like this, it's easy to forget that you drink as much water as you're supposed to.
Yeah.
In the days when I'm not paying attention, I can go all day and just have, a couple of glasses and get to and I try to measure it with those half-liter bottles, water bottles. I fill them 2 at a time. But
I have a non-scale victory, I guess.
Yeah.
I noticed before when I was eating right, you think like food. Why do you need food to give you energy? But I was eating less food, and I felt like the excess was weighing me down. And then I started eating right. I had so much more energy. And recently, when I've been eating like garbage, I'm just tired all day long. And I'll come home from work, just lay on the couch, and on the weekend, just really tired, just weighed down. And I feel a little bit different now. I feel like even though, my environment of having a new business and being busy and all that energy is still being expended, I don't feel as tired as I did before.
Gee, that's great.
Yep, that's great.
I think my non-scale victory is that I like food better. That I enjoy the food that I'm eating, and that it tastes better, and a smaller amount just tastes better. I'm not doing a weight loss right now. I'm just doing maintain because I'm trying to get over this. I had a knee surgery. Anyway, but it tastes very good to me, and it doesn't take very much to make me really happy. And I really enjoy that feeling of not pigging out or not having a desire to eat more. So might have to do with the recovery, but it's really fun, and I'll take it. Anyway, you guys are great. Let's
do this again sometime.
Yeah, let's do this next week. We'll look forward to watching you guys' comments online. This is just great. Thanks for doing it. It's fun to have such a great support. So thanks for joining us, you guys.
See ya.
Thanks.
Hey,
Thanks.
thanks a lot for getting on, you guys. See ya.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.